Happy Friday. We are coming. We're getting it together here.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, everybody. How does it look on here for me?
You're crooked.
Oh, okay. My bad.
You're not on it. Crooked. Wait.
Which way? Tell me which way to go. It's at the top here. I got it. Okay, Patrick, which one is it?
My side. There you go. There you go.
Better?
A little bit more.
You gotta speed it up, Patrick.
I'm waiting on it. We were way behind. All right, let's go. We're good.
I'm not messing with you. Let me come in one. Hey, everybody. Okay, welcome.
What did y'all see when y'all clicked this to get in here? What did y'all see when y'all clicked on the
Thank you,
picture?
Amber. Amber's better help than Patrick. She said it looks good. Thank you. Patrick's like, that's what I said. Hey, couch potatoes. Hey. Welcome to the show.
TGIF.
It's Friday. Yes, TGIF. Ow. Hey, everyone. I'm just waiting for everybody to pile into the room. Hi, Barbara.
Hello. So,
hey, welcome, everyone.
let me know in the chat when y'all were on YouTube and you went to click to come into the live,
Did you see the regular thumbnail with us smiling and me with the peace sign?
or what did y'all see? Did y'all see what I see?
Why are you this way?
Kamara trying to get to 10,000. This shit.
Amber said we saw a compromising position. So it did happen? How did
Told
that
you.
happen?
How did that happen? What's that girl from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Mimi? I don't know how he got this sex tape. They got 4 or 5 angles.
I took the picture. Chiquita, you saw the same thing too? What? Oh my God. How? We took multiple
Screen
pictures.
save?
That's why we were like a minute behind, because we were taking more, because you have to take a picture to come in the room. And I thought I took the right picture.
You did. To get to 10,000, the subscription's gonna go up.
I am crying, laughing here. Welcome, everyone. Let everybody pile in. I just can't. I don't know. My iPhone won't let me be great. Or maybe it's trying to let me be great. I don't know. Help me, Jesus. Okay. Let's everyone welcome into the room.
We're gonna have to start charging y'all to come in next time.
Chiquita said, I showed my husband and said, look at this. What's going on? Don't show your husband. It was an accident. Jesus.
That's what I saw. I picked up my phone. I said, what is this? We took like 6 pictures. What did you... And I said, what is yours saying?
Some people don't know what you saw. So they don't know what you're talking.
Straight under boob.
For whatever reason, the phone took an angle from this way up. I don't know why it did that, because I didn't click the picture.
Sure you didn't.
The devil is busy today. Hello, Shannon. Welcome.
Shannon, get your girl.
I'm trying to make it to 10,000 with or without y'all. I'm just
You can see it good too.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Ebony, welcome. Her first live. Welcome to the craziness.
We're gonna have to try to turn up then.
Oh, don't we always?
We got an elephant in the room.
Literally. Okay. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Married at First Sight Season 16, Episode 10 review. This is Couples Couch with
Pat.
And I'm Cam. If you are new to our channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. You know what I'm about to say. We do not get into the nitty-gritty details of everything that happened in the episode unless we see fit. And especially because this is a live review, we're only going over the highlights. Right, Patrick? Okay,
I'm not agreeing to nothing. I go over whatever comes up.
All right.
Hopefully we finish the show and we're not even talking about Married at First Sight. That is my goal.
Okay, before we get into it, let's do some housekeeping real quick, y'all. Click like and subscribe so we can expand our reach across YouTube. So go ahead and everybody at one time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hit like. Everybody hit like.
Bing, 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 bing.
Friend to the show, Shannon is here this Friday. She is our moderator. We are so grateful and thankful that she could make it to help us out during this live review. So shout out to Shannon.
You said to hell with it, huh?
Yes.
You tried to get me in a tank top I wouldn't wear. You were like, all right, well, I'll do what needs to be done for the family. Click.
I took one for the team. Also, be sure to shop our merch. Shannon has already dropped the link to our website in the chat section. Shop our merch. If you haven't already been following us, we have a new series called Let's Chat with Cam and Pat. I will drop the link to the latest episode after this review in the chat section for everyone. So if you haven't already, follow us there and watch our new series. It's actually really funny, right? It's actually really good.
And I love the new one coming up.
And I'm not saying that because I'm in it. So just to give you guys a quick spoiler, our upcoming episode of Let's Chat with Cam and Pat will feature the topic Selective Outrage by Chris Rock. How many of y'all watched that, his Netflix special? It was interesting, to say the least.
I still ain't signed a contract on that one. I gotta watch the internet and see what the internet's saying. I ain't trying to have them coming at me for some Chris Rock said that I just like.
I know. And if you don't know, the Let's Chat with Cam and Pat series features topics related to relationships, family, and current events. And a current event that's trending right now is the Chris Rock special, Selective Outrage. We are going to talk about it.
I'm sure we got some family
Betty
stuff.
Spaghetti says I wasn't a fan. PJ said they watched it. Oh, Quanaisha said I watched it. Okay, so if you haven't watched it, then Let's Chat with Pat and Cam, or Cam and Pat. You know, it's us in there. We'll drop on Wednesday, so you have between now and Wednesday to head on over to Netflix and catch up on it. It's a 1-hour special, so it's not very long, right?
No, it's not.
Catch up on it, and our chat will be out next Wednesday. New episodes are released every Wednesday for our new series.
Tracy watched it. What'd you think? Don't give it away, but like thumbs up, thumbs down.
Shannon said I watched it and she found it thought-provoking.
It was that.
Quanaisha said I'm not mad at him, but I see the critics are, though.
Yeah. Mom might be up here talking about herself.
Chiquita said my mama raised her hand to say she watched it. All right, Chiquita mama. Next week, tune into our review on it and see.
I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Yeah, I think. A lot of people seem to have watched it. So good. So our review next Wednesday should have a lot of y'all tuning in to see what we say about this episode. All right, yeah, but I digress.
You usually do.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Let's get into these folks.
The name of this week's episode is called Love is Up in the Air. The show opens up with Eris saying that COVID got your boy. He said he has extreme fatigue and chills, and he's trying to fend for himself because Jasmine works long hours and she's away at work. What do you think about this? What do y'all think about it?
Couldn't have been me because I'm not coming around you. I'm sliding your water and food and everything through the door. I leave it at the door, ring it, and come back. I'm not.
But you're not gonna mess. You're not gonna mess with it.
Both of us do not need to be sick.
Listen, I don't blame you. All right, let's get it on over. Let's pull this on over here. Let's get this bigger on screen. Oh. It went away. Hold on 1 second. Let's do this again. One more time. All right, next scene. Visual A. Did you need to be the meteorologist?
Listen, I already got cussed out twice to come to this, so I'm leaving it alone. You driving the ship. I'm just over here.
I'm trying to drive it. This is my first time behind the wheel.
I'm crashing. I got an airbag.
Next scene, Clint shows up to the famous salon. Here he is in the salon to meet the team and get a tour of this infamous salon that is always talked about, right? Clint says the salon is nice and he is impressed.
Where?
But he still wants them to live a life away from the success of the salon. Now, as much as she talked about the salon, y'all, I thought it was going to be some 2-story. I thought they was going to have the CD man at the back. I thought they was going to do lashes up front. This salon is no bigger than the couple's couch studio.
You can't have three people in there getting their hair done at the same time. It can't happen. Nope. And who's your cosmetologist?
I was like, for you to talk so much about the salon, you look like you only got 3 chairs. You could do 3 heads at a time.
And a Dr. Pepper.
And you got 1 salon or 1 sink bowl to wash hair out of. There's going to be a line in there for everybody waiting.
Hey, you know why? This is what you couldn't wait to come on. This is why you play nice with Clint, so you could get this on TV?
Danielle says the new salon is being built. That's right. She did mention that she is having a new salon built. I forgot. She did do all those SBA paperwork and all that stuff that she mentioned on the honeymoon that she had to do. Or at her wedding, she said that. Quanaisha said 3 sinks in total. But currently...
Where?
Currently, there's a line in this place.
3 where?
I only saw the 1 sink.
Bad camera angles.
It was really bad camera. They didn't do her justice. My question for you guys in the chat, did the salon give everything it was supposed to have gave? Drop it in the chat. Miss Kaiser says, where is the rest of it?
Yeah, it's getting built out. All right. Then why are you still filling out SBA paperwork? Thought you was supposed to have all that wrapped up before you started.
Ari said no. Pat said no. Miss Kaiser said hell nah. Nikki said, Cam, please. Z Michelle said you got to start somewhere.
Right. That's a shop. That's not a salon.
Not a shop.
That's a shop. That's a hair shop.
Oh my God. Tiffany said, no, my salon in the garage is better.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Carly, I didn't see any customers. No, there was probably 1 lady getting highlights done. But
And you had the cat mom hat lady.
Are
you a stylist with a hat on at work, or what is your job here?
Right, because it goes against
you
everything
are not giving. Yeah, this is not what.
All right.
And no wonder you could call people ginger in the shop. You got them in a dungeon, scared to death of their life.
Listen, let's move on into the next scene. Next scene. Let's go. Next scene. Let's see. Where's the next scene, Patrick?
You hit next, bro.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you did say that. Oh, my bad. Next scene. Next scene, the couples receive a communication.
This is why I can't have no control over nothing. I'll just do it, but then you yell at me. I got to do everything over here because you don't want to help.
The next scene shows the couples having a communication activity sent by the experts, right? This is for them to have deeper conversations. They talk about what brings them joy. First, Clint and Gina. They talk about what brings them joy. Clint says that he is in the 3F club. Friends, family, and can y'all guess what the last F stands for? Don't put it in the chat. We don't want to get y'all thrown out of YouTube. But can you guess what?
It can only be one thing.
What were y'all guessing his last F was for?
Food. Fornicate.
Food.
Oh.
Food was his last
Boo. I'd rather eat ramen noodles.
How many of y'all were surprised by what the last F was in his 3 Fs? Let me know. Drop it in the chat.
Not me. He trying to be corny for the. He hadn't got it yet. Let him get it, and then he ask him the same question.
Ari said she was surprised. Oh, Betty, you had to put it in there.
Ducking.
Yes. Oh my God. Chats with C said he was being rated PG. LOL.
Translation cap.
A lot of people are saying that they were surprised. I thought that's where he was going with it too. I think Gina also thought that's where he was going with it because that's when she was like, I don't know. Like, I'm just not even going to entertain it. What? What?
All right.
I don't know. Oh, Shirley, welcome. First time attending a live. Welcome, Shirley. Okay. Let's move on into...
I can eat with friends. I can find friends to go eat with. I don't need... I'm just saying.
Listen. Next scene...
Not my F.
Stop. Next scene, Kirsten and Shaq do the same activity. Kirsten asks Shaq, have you ever been in love? Shaq says yes. Kirsten says she has been in love in her last relationship of 4 years, but her not sharing her thoughts and being open may have contributed to the demise of the relationship.
And it broke up so much she broke all her hangers.
Question for y'all in the chat. Is Kirsten doing the same thing in this relationship with Shaq by not opening up? What do you think?
The girl ain't
Tell
got
me what
no,
y'all think.
She ain't got no
You can't
hangers.
get over. She don't have no furniture, no hangers.
Can't be trusted.
Dolores said, I'm tired of Kirsten, sorry.
And now she done flip-flop. Now she's all into it. She is bald head. Come on.
I can't. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. I ain't trying to hear it.
Everyone's saying yes in the chat. Chats with C says, Kirsten needs help. Kitty says, I don't think about Kirsten. What is happening?
Kirsten got to make nice. You know why? Because she usually in these streets. So she always out in the club meeting new people. Always got somebody new on the line to help her pay for her rent.
I can't.
And now she been out the streets for a couple weeks. She need him to come through with their rent money.
K-Boo says she has no personality, no backstory, no furniture. Jesus.
She running from the law. She won it in Oregon.
I just can't. All right, let's move on into the next.
She really from Canada. She grew up with Drake.
I can't. Next scene. Next scene.
Her real name Malaysia.
Stop. Chris and Nicole sit down in their apartment. Chris says, body-wise, he is not where he want to be.
Oh, shit.
And Nicole says, while I understand you're not where you want to be, I'm very attracted to you as is. So don't feel like you have to do anything for me because I like you the way you are. Chris then reveals that he was asked by the Married at First Sight producers what he would like in a wife. And he told them beautiful face, smile, and a little thicker than he is used to. Nicole says she suffers from full body dysmorphia. And already she doesn't even need to have this, comment because it doesn't help her any. We have a question in the studio. What's the question?
I am not in no way trying to be disrespectful. I just have a question.
Okay.
She's not fat at all. So when he's talking about thick, he's talking about her muscular stature. That's not you don't get just built. She's built.
Brolic.
She trained for those. What are you talking? You can't. Y'all, I'm not. I mean, no disrespect. I'm not being rude, but did she not lift weights to get like that?
Or maybe is that her natural build? That's that. Is it her natural build?
That ain't my natural build. Like, I'm not being funny, but I'm being funny. Like,
Tay Wu said she put in work.
thank you. So when he said you're thicker than what I'm usually, she should have been like, you damn right. You see this? I put in work. What are you talking about? Thank you. I'm about to go. You see the thickness? Look at the back. Look at the rings. Like you was in the gym for that, right? Am I crazy?
She's literally built for this.
But you built yourself up. Like you here for this.
I can't.
Am I? Tell me in the chats if I'm wrong.
Everybody's saying, say it, Pat. I can't. Crystal says yes, but when you work out, you can't pick up where you bulk. You can't pick where you bulk up. So, but yes, she lifts heavy.
So, you know, when you talking about me, come on, you could tell people I'm charismatic, I'm thoughtful, I'm kind, but don't tell nobody I'm under 6 foot. I don't want you to tell nobody the truth. They can't tell how tall I am on TV. So I always sit up higher than you. I don't want nobody, like, it's the truth.
So she does tell Chris that if someone asks you to describe your wife, just say she is strong, beautiful, etc. Just stay away from using the word thick because it can become offensive to her.
She should have been like, you need to get in the gym like me, bro, because you are very much Pillsbury Doughboy. Like, touch you in the gut and it go, wee, wee, wee.
Yes, and I do want to address what Monet says. Body dysmorphia is a serious mental health condition. It's not about Chris. It's about her perception of herself. Yes, I had to look up what body dysmorphia was.
But he
has nothing to do with it. It's all in her own head. Like no matter how much, if I walked around feeling like I was big and I'm not, that's just what's in my head. Like no matter what people say, it's a mental thing, which you can get over it or maybe you can never get over it. So that's just where she lives. Nicole, what are you about to say?
Unless he's trained with CrossFitters or bodybuilders in the past, what he used was English language. Like she's thicker than what he usually did. Like
right,
he didn't call her fat.
Right, he didn't. And
she's more muscular and built more than most women.
My question though, also to y'all in the chat. Sorry, Shannon, I'm springing this one on you, but isn't what Chris said kind of in alignment with what Clint said? The only difference is he said it behind closed doors, one-on-one to Nicole, versus where Clint had a group discussion about it. Because Clint says, I normally date girls that are slender and more athletic. And Chris said, she is more thicker than I'm used to. I mean, I'm hearing the same thing. Am I tripping?
What if she said, I usually don't date guys that are less than 6 foot? Is he now allowed to be offended? Oh my God. Yeah, I gotta go get my legs extended or learn how to walk on stilts. No. I guess I'm new to her then. And?
Okay. Everybody's saying what I thought. Yes, same thing. They said the same thing. Now, I'm not talking about what their intent was behind it, and that's where I'm going to ask you guys a question in the chat. Was Chris merely doing damage control? Question for y'all in the chat. Why he told her now on the front end so she didn't have to see it on TV on the back?
Because you can't deal with your personal issues. Now I have to change the English language that I use. I'm not doing it.
People are sensitive.
Okay,
this world is more sensitive than it used to be.
And if we give into it, they're going to continue to be more and more sensitive. Yeah. And then you ain't allowed to say nothing. Like, he didn't say anything mean.
No, but she said it can potentially become mean.
Well, then that is something that you and your therapist need to discuss and get over with. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody said he was doing damage control. Everybody said, I think they see.
Because he's been around her and he sees she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And that ain't got nothing to do with the
The
dysphoria.
mental health. No.
Yeah, no, she's
a
just
wild individual.
she's off.
She's a wild individual.
So if it was week 8, would you be ready today? What about today? How about today?
Do you love me?
Do you love me? I know you don't want to talk about love, but let's discuss love.
All right.
Yeah, she's saying.
I think Chris did damage control because he saw how they tore down Clint. So he was like, well, let me just tell you this quietly.
The only thing Clint did different is he did it with an audience, but whatever.
But it was a group discussion, to be fair.
I got pictures. This is all fact. Look.
It went away. Good.
2018. Look at that. That's who I dated right there. She's playing basketball, athletic. This girl I dated, she was a ballerina. She's dancing right there.
I can't.
I didn't even know you to offend you when I dated them. All I'm saying is I dated them, which is a fact, and you get offended over my history. Sorry.
Listen, I can't.
Go sit in your salon with your 4 friends and no customers. You're having a team meeting.
But
somebody left their milk in the team fridge yesterday.
But Pat said, Audrey says, but Pat said last week he never says anything negative about how his dates look.
I said how my wife looked.
I'm like, well, I was about to be like, well, tell me about these dates. Go on and tell me what dates you've been on that you haven't had anything negative to say about. Go on and get jammed up. Live and on TV.
I don't remember any of them.
Now you don't? You have no recollection of the event in question?
Can you give me more specifics, time, date, something that might recall my memory?
Somebody wants to know, how tall is Pat? I don't even know.
Tall enough.
All right, don't get body dysmorphia.
I'm 5'9". And?
I don't think they had attitude.
Well, I got attitude. I'm 5'9". Maybe a little bit more. A smidgen more.
Oh my God. Okay. Now TR, you want me to say this?
No.
I'm not touching it.
No.
We'll leave that to Dave Chappelle to discuss on Netflix specials. We ain't touching it. Let's move on in.
5'8".
To the next.
I might be 5'8".
5'8"? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. He's taller than me. That works for me. Oh my God. Sabo Cat says Pat is perfect. For who?
Listen,
I'm just messing.
I have a lot of insecurities. I got over all of them a long time ago.
Yeah, because not to sound like Nicole, but I love you exactly the way you are. And
good,
because I have to do nothing
and
extra.
I'm glad you do, because if you didn't,
here we go.
That'd be shitty for you. You just have to stay with a person you not 100% with. Not my problem.
You know what? I can't. All right. Let's move on into the next scene. You ready?
Yeah.
Because you're a mess.
I'm not.
Next scene.
Grounded. 10 toes down. All 5'8" of me. Give a damn.
I can't. All right. Clint and Gina go sailing. That's all that happened in that
Here
scene.
we go with these boats.
I got nothing else.
Somebody
they literally
go
went sailing and she learned how to pull the rope to get it to go in different directions.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that happened in that scene.
Always some crazy stuff going down on the boat. Y'all ain't learned yet?
Let's move.
Kamara wouldn't go on. If I invited Kamara out on a boat, her spidey sense would kick in.
No, I'm not happening.
Let's go on a boat, just me and you.
Oh, absolutely
when
not.
When did you become a pirate?
Absolutely not.
Let's go hunting.
Not to backtrack.
We look like the last of the Mohicans.
Not to backtrack, but Angel Eye says Pat's personality is 10 feet tall. It's true. It's giving Justin from last season.
And if y'all saw me in real life, y'all would be so disappointed. I'd be right here. Come on.
And that's the thing. Patrick is very shy in person. I mean, you'll talk. You're not like 2 years old or something, but he's not as... All this is not what you get if you passed him in, say, a Hobby Lobby. Like, it's going to be very toned down, right? That's what I think. All right. Why are you moving me along? Look, are you getting shy now?
No.
Yeah, you are. All right. Let's move into the next scene. Shaq invites a few of his mentees to their apartment. They talk about getting to know Kristen and, how that all came about, the wedding. Shaq reveals that he was offered a job out of state with a larger role and he actually turned it down. Shaq said as a man, he made the decision to say no to the job without talking it through with Kirsten.
Kirsten, like, all my stuff is ready to go anyway. My social been burnt in this neck of the woods. We need to go. How far away is it? Is it in the Southwest? I can do the Southwest.
Listen.
Arizona's wide open.
My question for y'all in the chat is, as a husband, should Shaq have discussed this job offer with his wife, Kirsten?
Yes.
Whether you're going to turn it down, ignore them, ghost them, you know what I mean? Say yes immediately. Like, what do you think he should have talked this through?
Y'all a team, yes. Kamara gets mad at me because I won't make a decision at the grocery store when she's not even there. I will call her. Did you say orange juice or apple juice?
Just get it. Get something. Everybody's saying yes, absolutely.
No.
Really? Awakened said no. No. How sway? Tracy said yes. I don't think there was an offer. Oh, we just lying?
That's what
Oh, Chasman Steve says he can't discuss anything with Kirsten because she can't communicate.
That's true.
She probably would have been like, so what do you want to do? Anything you want to do, Your Highness. I'm into anything that you would like to do.
I got my bags packed. We got to go in there in the closet, throw it all in one bag, and we could go. Grab the silverware and my 2 cups. We can be out.
Nikki says, Cam, how are you going to bypass the mentees? I'm not bypassing them. They're children. And I'm going to leave children in a children's place.
I'm not talking about nobody's kids.
I'm going to leave them there. But I'm sure we were all watching the same scene together. And with that, let's move on into the next scene. Nikki said they're over 20. Listen, I'm about to be 40 in June. They children to me. All right.
Michael B. Cool.
She said Michael B. Corny. Nikki, I does my own hair. I do my own hair. All right, let's move on into the next scene. Eris and Jasmine. You ready for them? Are you ready for this? Hold on to your weaves. Let's get into it. Eris and Jasmine do the communication activity. They're still doing the communication activities. They talk about love and how many times they've been in love. Jasmine said she'd been in love 3 times. Eris said he was close to falling in love with someone, and then she ended things abruptly, and then he felt a little bit of heartbreak, and he didn't want no parts of it, so he went back to the streets. And he has been that way since they've gotten married.
Probably because you asked her to tag team with your buddy.
Eris asked Jasmine, is she in love in their marriage? And she says, no, because I still haven't had a deeper connection yet with you. Question for you guys in the chat. Did it make sense for Eris to ask Jasmine if she is in love with him, knowing he told her he isn't even attracted to her yet?
What is there to be in love with you over?
You guys tell me. I would
if narcissist was a person.
Do you just want me to gas you up, Eris? Like, what do you want me? Yeah, I love you too. Now I'm in love with you. I like you more than you like me. Like, how much of this do you want to have? Honestly.
I need to build my confidence to fight.
He-Man! Oh, everybody's saying no. It doesn't make sense. He-Man!
I've got an epic battle with He-Man!
It made no sense. Everybody's saying no. I'm like, he just wants to be gassed.
He don't even know how to talk to women. You wasn't in the streets for real, bro.
Thank you. Let's move on into the next scene. Never have I ever. You ready?
Are we gonna play this?
Not yet. Let's do this. Eris and Jasmine play Never Have I Ever. Eris asks, have you ever kissed someone of the same gender? Have you ever cheated? Have you ever been in a threesome? Jasmine's answers to all those things are no. I've never done any of that.
And no dude that was really in the streets ever was like, those are good 3 questions to ask.
Right.
Nobody how you build yourself up, bro, your actions don't match at all.
No, it don't make sense. Eris says to Jasmine that her life has been boring up until now. And she's like, how has my life been boring? Because I haven't kissed, a girl, or I haven't cheated, or I hadn't had a threesome. He was like, yeah, because all those things sound like fun to me.
This dude sounds like some of the 17, 18, 19-year-old dudes I went into the military with from like Nebraska who hadn't been nowhere, hadn't been around nobody, heard stories from other dudes, and took on that as their persona. Like, you sound like a little boy. You're 40 years old.
Yeah, it's wild.
You're 40 years old, and the questions that you ask with your dead serious Skeletor face blow my mind.
Free Pat.
Like, it sounds like you only communicate in high school locker room talk.
Eris reveals that not only has he had a threesome,
I don't believe it.
He has been involved in orgies.
Don't believe it.
Put the kids to bed. Let me finish this conversation, y'all. So the producers of Married at First Sight asked
you disappointed multiple women at the same time.
So the producers at Married at First Sight say to him, so how many orgies have you been involved in? And he starts to give like this really sinister giggle. And he doesn't answer.
None.
And he's like
not
explaining how an orgy works. He says an orgy is
I watch them all the time on the internet.
He says
that's all he doing. He describing scenes. That's all Eris do.
Him and another guy would swap their girls and continue to go at it. What were the 3 things you said Jasmine would need to deal with Eris? Do you remember what you said to me those 3 things were?
Jesus, Trojans, and penicillin. That's what Jasmine needs to deal with Eris. Jesus, Trojans, penicillin. If any of his stories are true. Yeah, that's what you switch homeboys. And he caught himself. Females. Why the 30-second pause? What, you had to remember?
Miss Kaiser said he was involved in this on his laptop.
Yeah. do. What's that sound?
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah, I know the sound.
Oh my God. Betty says a whole lot of Jesus. I also saw a comment from last week's live. Someone posted it in our comment section saying maybe this is Jesus trying to protect Jasmine from not going to the next level.
Ain't nobody going no level after that. I don't even want to shake your hand, sir.
Don't touch me. I don't want you. I don't want you.
Either your whole body is tainted or your hand is ridiculous. It's like a toxic dump. I'm good on all fronts, bro.
NTR says Jesus, Trojans, and penicillin may be hard to fit on merch, but I'd buy it. I'm like, I don't want you. I don't want that. Don't drink none of my cups. Don't put your mouth on my cups.
If you saw, I'm going to try to make it leave somebody's face. She was like,
oh, thank you, Try Me, for the $5.
Thank you. Which when all her fingers was up, and he was like, all that other stuff sound like fun. All the possible or possibility of like or love she might have had for him was like,
Yo, I know my skin started to crawl listening to this.
Over there with some hand sanitizer.
And listen, don't get it on my microphone.
She got Jesus holy water. Like Bobby Brown and Whitney over in Africa in that river.
Bobby! Hey, Bobby! I can't. Dolores, thank you so much for the $5. Oh my God. Did Patrick just wash his hands and face with bottled water in here, you guys? I can't.
It was hand sanitizer.
Oh, that was supposed to be hand sanitizer. That's true.
I'm sorry.
It's my question for y'all in the
I'm just
chat.
messing with you, Eris. I don't believe none of your stories anyway.
Listen, my question for y'all in the chat is, do you think Jasmine is checked out after listening to that? Juliet, thank you for the $5. Kitty says, and don't touch my dog either.
Yeah, get away from him.
Hey.
Thought y'all was supposed to sniff that kind of stuff out. All 13 of y'all couldn't smell another dog when you walked in? Good for nothing puppies.
I can't.
I told you we
Victoria
wasn't gonna
said
stay up
she
for
should be checked out. Let's see. Ben says, I hope she sure is checked out.
Do y'all want to know the funniest thing? Funniest thing? Next week, Pastor Cal gonna come in here like this. Now, you know, being in a new marriage, you started over new. Everybody got tested at the beginning of this. It was like, but I slept with somebody 2 weeks before we got married. We'll get him tested again. But what I'm saying is sometimes you gotta give him a second chance. Now, Eris, you gotta quit telling everything. I know you're honest. Sometimes honesty don't need to be said.
I am dying. I want y'all to know it's a lot. I'm really trying not to fall out laughing in here. With this, I can't. Oh, thank you, Pat. Everybody hit like. Yo, you're a wild individual. Do y'all want to play some Never Have I Ever?
I'm gonna lie. I'll play, but I'm gonna lie like hell. I'm gonna get done. I'm gonna be just like her. I'm gonna be like Jasmine. All my fingers are gonna be up.
You're gonna be like him. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. All right, you guys.
How do you ask your wife with a straight face, have you ever kissed a woman? She says no, and then you call her boring. You were supposed to get all that out before we got married.
Whack ass.
Boo.
Tomato.
Have you ever cheated on nobody? No. Damn!
Cheating? You haven't cheated? That is the best of times.
You ain't no fun if you ain't cheating. What is wrong with this dude, man? He gotta be a character. He can't be real.
I don't know how I would feel if my husband was like, yo, you ain't never cheated on nobody? Like, yo, you gotta get all that out. Like, what? I would be up at night thinking about how he gonna do me wrong.
Kamara would have had me with one of them ankle. She had me with an ankle monitor and one of them police cameras that I gotta wear all the time turned on.
He's a wild individual.
This dude makes no sense.
Okay.
That's why you... And you want me to believe a person that act and talk like this live in that house by himself?
It don't make no sense. None. All right. Are we done with Ayers?
I've been done with this dude. Clown.
He is wild. That's all I could say. He is insane. Let's move on into the next.
We all know that dude, though. He always got a better story than everybody else.
He got top everybody else.
Yeah, this happened. Story. Oh, that happened to you? Well, guess what happened to me? That plus this. It was an orgy. We were just passing everybody around. Well, how many times you went to it? How many times you went? 4? I went 7.
I don't know, man. Eris, I don't know if you're trying to prove something to the watching audience. Are you trying to come off like, oh, I've been out here and everybody wants me, kind of a vibe, or wanted me? I don't know. All right, let's move into the final scenes of this episode. Some of the final scenes. You ready? Quana, you should say, you ain't lived until you done cheated, kissed the same gender.
You ever been to the club and met a group of dudes, took them back to the Cadillac and let them all? Oh, man, you boring.
Nikki, I'll tell you right now, Patrick will not review anything that starts off with the title Real Housewives of. He's not going to do it. I'm surprised he stayed this long.
The only story I'm interested in is that lady just got sentenced to 18 months. What's the deal with that? I love that.
Shaw? Jen Shaw?
But I don't know her name.
That's Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I watch every
Utah's the place where they going to jail. Ain't that something? Who would have thunk it?
I can't. Okay, let's move on into the final few scenes of this episode. In the final few scenes of this episode, Kirsten gives Shaq, or throws Shaq. Is it throw? Or is she?
Is this one where he say when he went bald and I had to?
Says it on screen.
All right.
Kirsten gives Shaq a romantic spa day at home. They share details about themselves that they don't know. Shaq says he has some insecurities because he didn't play sports and because he has the scar on his forehead and him even going bald. He just names a whole bunch of things that she didn't know about him that he just wanted to share.
We didn't know you was bald and had a scar on your forehead.
Going bald.
And that you didn't play sports. We seen you walk around like...
Stop.
I thought it was tell us something we didn't know. I didn't always fit in? No. Tell us more.
Tell me more.
I thought the whole show was about to change. Some other information.
All right. It's Kirsten's turn, right? To share her insecurities and how she feels about a lot of things that she hasn't shared to him. Nothing. She starts off to say, there's a lot you don't know about me, right? And then proceeds to say, he's like, okay, so tell me. Tell me what
hangers. Yeah, I'm afraid of nightstands.
So he's like, tell me. And then she kind of like maybe has a brain fart about herself.
She ain't got a brain.
She goes,
a brain fart would have been an improvement. She just sat there.
And then she was like, there's not really that much that I can share. And he was like, you just said there's a lot about you.
And I just said there's not a lot I can share.
So she immediately, right there in that moment, she shuts down. She just shuts completely down. And Shaq looks like he's starting to get even more frustrated. So my question to you guys in the chat is, Shaq checked out? Does he seem checked out to you?
Yes. Camarahumphries, would you like for me to do this for you?
I did. I asked Patrick while we were watching the scene. I said, would you like me to throw you like a home spa setup? He was like, no.
Only if it leads to something else. But if it's that or that, I want the other that.
Don't waste my time putting
leave the soaking in your feet for you when we done.
I asked this man 2 times, did he want me to do it? He said, no. For what? And he left it at that. Dry. No explanation.
And nothing. My neck is tight, I do.
Oh, I'm good. God. I can't. Carly says, something has put this girl in a shell. I really don't get it. She turns him off.
She like, I got to call my special agent. I don't know what kind of information I could really share with you.
Chats with C says, Shaq is done with Miss None communication. Kabu said no bubbles for Pat. Patrick don't want no parts of this. He was like, no, leave it for Shaq. He was like,
I don't want to
let him have it.
Rubbing my feet. I don't like people rubbing my feet. I'm good on that.
Yeah, I know. In the final
Kamara's
few
massages last like 35 seconds.
I didn't go to
My
school for
hands
this.
hurt.
I didn't go to school for this. In the final few scenes of this episode, Gina and Clint go bull riding, or they went to a bull riding show. Apologies. They went to a bull riding show, and they seem to be having the best of times. She's dancing, they yelling, they drinking, they eating, they talking.
We said I wouldn't go, but it kind of like I might go because I heard the Fort Worth rodeo is live. Like I heard
it's good.
Yeah.
The only thing that threw me is when you said in there smell like manure.
It probably did, yeah.
And that's the part that I don't want no parts of. I don't want no parts of that.
Yeah, it's probably.
So they seem to be having a good, fun
And
time.
I'm only going if I go with like a group of people.
It's not me and you.
No, that would be unsafe. I feel. I don't know.
How would it be? Because we'd probably be the only two.
Yeah, we go with like a school out and like a field trip to the rodeo, like a whole bus of us. Like maybe the football team.
Stop.
We go with the Cowboys. When do the Cowboys go? I want to go on the Cowboy night. Stay with them. I'm not, but you. Yeah, I got these tickets. Nah, I give you with the old.
Stop.
Invite me to the rodeo trick. No, sir.
Stop.
Patrick, 30% of the Cowboys on the Western Front was black. All right.
Stop. So Clint and Gina seem like they're having a good time. They seem to be bonding, and they give each other high fives at the end, and then they even walk off into the distance with their arms around each other, and they seem like totally different. Like it could have a mustard seed amount of chemistry.
She got to be liked to get people to watching the show to go to her salon so she can finish the build out. She trying to secure that final loan. You know them contractors is not going to finish until they get final payment.
That was the end of episode 10. Did this episode give everything it was supposed to have gave? To answer K-Woo's question, these are not windows. These are mirrors. She said she keeps thinking the children are about to come by past the windows. These are mirrors, Mama. It's not a window. Oh, Ida said, did we get our roof fixed?
Adjuster came out.
The adjuster came today. The claim is in. And we'll go to the next step, whatever that may be.
Didn't y'all work for USAA?
Jesus be a roof.
What's our claim number?
Get the policy.
Look out for the claim number. Show us how big of a fan you really are. Come on, couch potatoes.
Who work for USAA? Drop it in the chat. No,
who knows somebody that knows somebody?
Tiffany C said you could come to our rodeo, Pat, here in Houston.
I did. That's what made me change my. I think I said Fort Worth rodeo, but I think it was the Houston rodeo that I heard was like lit. I think Bun B even performed there.
Really?
Yeah, I think I saw that on TikTok.
Okay.
Let me know if I'm right.
Charmy said the next step is collect the coins. Okay. Well, we are going through this process. This is our first time ever in life having to do a roof repair. Right, Patrick?
No, back with my other family I had that I didn't tell you about.
The dates that you were never negative about. Did you have to fix roofs back then too? With them?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kaylu, thank you so much. I used to go to the Anglo rodeo. Is that correct? Can you see that there? As a child, that's Shannon. Oh. Shannon, you didn't tell me you was down with the rodeo life? What?
That's how you really...
All right, you guys. I got nothing else. This Pat got a TikTok. Does anything here give you that he would stay consistent with posting something? This man just shows up every time. That was the reason for this studio, because he didn't even want to set up no more. He just wanted to show up and turn the lights on.
I just want to sit here and talk with y'all.
Angola. Okay. Is how you say it. Okay.
I
Oh,
always
it's
hear on
amazing.
K104 the black rodeos in town. Well, not all the time, but when they're
It's
in
a
town.
black rodeo.
Rodeo with black cowboys?
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I didn't know. Kaylee says Pat don't do nothing extra. Please believe it. Just show up, talk his trash, and keep it pushing.
Listen,
Oh, thank you, Danielle. So, you guys, that's all I have for this week's episode. Again, don't forget to watch Chris Rock's Netflix special if you haven't already. It's called Selective
we're not
Outrage.
endorsing his views
I
on
did
anything. We're just
no.
saying watch it.
Watch it so you can watch us on Wednesday. So you have some insight as to what we're talking about.
I'm gonna be very vague. I'm not getting. Listen, he getting a paycheck for these people to come at him. I am not getting paid for this.
We are not sponsored. Matter of fact, let me make it clear that we ain't sponsored by none of this. None of this pays a paycheck for nothing. You know what? These shingles ain't getting repaired off of anything we do here. What will pay it is these day jobs, our careers. That's what pays that. But I want y'all to be, especially with our pre-recorded episodes, we get nothing because we use so many different copyrighted songs for intermissions.
But I don't care. Y'all like it, so we do it.
Yeah, we just do it for the fun of it. We make no coins off of none of this. This is just pure dedication to y'all.
Our goal is 10,000 subscribers. Once we get there, woo!
I don't know, and that's just a personal goal. Like I just want to get to the 10,000 mark.
Just around number.
Just to say, Mama, I did it.
Yeah.
I actually set out to do something, and we did it. But we're not making any money off of any of this. Not the exclusive interviews, nothing. It's just pure for you guys. So that's why I'd be like, y'all better watch this because I done woke up.
It's not for this.
And got dressed.
It's for me. I feel like I'm back in. Y'all don't understand. I was a class clown, but like this give me that feeling like.
It's just fun to talk to. Yeah, it's just fun to talk to y'all. We just look forward to doing it with you guys, but we honestly make nothing of it. This is just for y'all. We love y'all that much. So I hope you can feel
even
the love.
The merch.
Yeah. So again, thank you guys so much for stopping by and tuning into our weekly review of Married at First Sight. Also, be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button to support our channel and expand our reach across
Chris Rock got 20 million for that.
And here we are.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. We giving it to him.
We didn't even get 20 cents towards anything. And here we are saying watch it so you can watch us. Also, be sure to shop our merch. We have many new items on there. And if you would just like to support and just rep some couples couch stuff, we love to see it. That's all. And that's also just for the kicks and giggles, just to see you guys in it. We love the support.
But if y'all watch the first chat with Cam and Pat, y'all know Kamara does all the finance. This could all be capped. We could be making a killing, and I just don't know.
How would you? Oh, because you don't never look at the accounts is what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's on you. It's on you.
She capping, y'all. I don't believe it.
I'm telling you.
We don't make nothing, y'all. We don't make nothing.
Not even on the merch. It's just literally we made nothing. I did the taxes. Petra was like, "Why are we in business? What are we doing this for? We giving y'all free products. Like we're not making nothing. This is just all for fun."
2 years from now, when they do my Where Is He Now?
And where you gonna be?
Probably just getting out of jail from tax evasion. Set up by my wife, like that lady from Real Housewives of New Jersey.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm deported.
You just can't. I can't. I agree with you, Dolores. She said you guys need to be making some money. Everything will happen when it's supposed to happen. But as for today,
you keep putting up pictures of your underboob like you did to start this live.
As for today, this
transition
is
right over to OnlyFans.
Listen. But I really appreciate each and every one of you, and we will definitely see you next week for another review of Married at First Sight, and maybe an exclusive interview will drop this weekend, right?
Not for me.
He has another schedule conflict, so he will not be in that episode. So don't think that he don't want to be there, because he don't, but he would if he had to.
Right. Keep a lookout. I got my own special coming out soon. That's what I'm working on.
You got your own what? Hold on, say this again. You got your own special you're working on? And what does this include?
You know, it's a vision of mine.
That? And you're going to be talking about what?
Y'all do it over here for fun.
Shannon, why are you sending $20? I just said... I'm so mad at you. Thank you, though. But
thank you.
Oh, my God.
Man, y'all don't donate, so I'm about to get me a habit of some kind.
Kitty said all those wigs ain't free. To be honest, Kitty, they are.
Thank you.
They are all free. The companies send them to me to do a review for them. That's a blessing in itself. Betty, thank you for the $5. You guys are so sweet. Oh, you guys are the sweetest. Kay said Pat trying to leave the group. Oh my God.
Not leaving the group. I just got more expressing that I want to do and just choosing another avenue.
Before we leave today's episode, I just want to open the floor up to you guys. Do you guys have anything? Did I miss anything that you wanted to talk about before we go?
Two.
Oh, thank you, NCR.
Thank you.
Before we go, I'm opening up real quick.
What do y'all want to know?
Anything you wanted to know? Anything we missed this week? Anybody had anything from the Let's Chat with Cam and Pat?
If y'all ask Kamara something, or Cam, and she tells y'all cap, I'll call her out on it.
I never be lying. Why you all be... Oh, Dolores said your reviews are the best. Thank you. Shannon said keep them coming. Thank you, Shannon. We really appreciate it. Anything from you guys before we go?
Oh, I do want to share something with y'all.
Oh, okay.
Have y'all heard of Toby Nwigwe?
The singer?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Oh, from my
Houston.
God.
Ain't he from Houston?
Yes, he's from Houston. He went to school here.
UNT. Why are you sending $20?
Thank you
for the USA
but if y'all,
deductible.
real talk, if y'all haven't heard about him, just go check him out.
Kwana Aisha, thank you for the $3.99. Sable Cat, you guys.
Thank you.
You don't make me cry. You two go take most of it, but
You've been begging.
I have not. I don't want nothing.
We don't make nothing. Please.
I
thought we was on
when
one
did
of
I
them
say please?
telethons, was it? You must have watched that episode of
Golden Girls
last night where they was doing the telethon. Rose was singing all night.
Listen.
Yeah, I almost slid off camera. We don't make nothing.
That's not the point of this.
I work.
That's not. We have careers. Please. We have careers. We are not.
Thank y'all. I'm just messing with Kamara. I do appreciate the support.
Oh my gosh. I can't. What you guys can do for us though is share our YouTube episodes. That will actually help to expand our reach further across YouTube. Just hitting like, just hitting or dropping a hi or a hey, just to let us know. That pushes the algorithm across YouTube to further expand our reach. That would be helpful, and that is free to do that. What?
You like Jasmine, like you're so canned. Everything is just so scripted. And you feel it feels fake. It doesn't feel real. You talking to the couch potatoes.
I'm telling y'all, here goes my permanent bracelets that I got. Someone say get another permanent. I plan to on Mother's Day. And I'm gonna be.
You know, the next one I pay for is gonna go from your nose to your ear. Just permanently, yeah.
Yes, let's get to 10,000, and the only way we can get to 10,000 is for you guys to share and to comment and like.
They know.
I'm just reiterating.
These are couch potatoes. These aren't new.
For the new ones that have made it to the live.
You think somebody just found the internet and YouTube today and came on YouTube and found out this is their first experience?
Shut up, put you dead in your shit.
If this is your first experience on YouTube and you're seeing us for the first time, what you need to do is go down to the thumbs up, hit that. That's a like. Go to the little bell, hit that. That's a notification. Did you do those two? All right. Now, if you go up to the red long one that says subscribe, hit that one, you'll be a subscriber. You did it?
I hate you, Jody.
All right.
I hate you, Jody. I hate you. Tracy said, "What's in the vape pen? Vape." We have careers. Remember, and children here. We have careers and children. Yes, I agree, Trimey. She says, or he says, I'm not sure, that this needs to blow up. And this is the way to do it. To definitely share, like, and subscribe. Share.
Quanaisha, you remember the telethon? By the way, that's our favorite show. What? One of our favorites. Well, we
Golden
watch it
Girls?
every night. Yeah.
Yeah, the Golden Girls, where Rose and actually it was Blanche. And, yeah. And then there was a storm and all that. Yeah, I remember every one of these episodes. All right, you guys. Thank you. I hate to hold you. For those that are going to watch Ready to Love, go on and watch it. I'll be giving an exclusive interview. Share with me, Lester. Share with me. He's like, we've been offline for 5 minutes or 5 seconds, Blanche. I know, I'm talking to Lester on camera too. Share with me, Lester. I know I can reenact every Golden Girl scene if you want me
We'll
to.
keep you here all night.
We really will. But Pat said they didn't think of sharing. Yes, please share. Abram says, I would like to see you guys on the after party one day. I don't know. I think we keep it too real.
Yeah.
We might be. I think we keep it a little too real, but you never know what God's plan is.
They gonna try and get me one of them Hollywood parties. I ain't going, y'all. They gonna try to suck me in.
I don't want to hold y'all. We could talk to you guys all night long, but I really, really appreciate each and every one of you, and we will see you next week on our next review of Not Ready to Love, Married at First Sight. Thanks, you guys. Bye, everybody.
Thank you all for your support, real.
Yeah, we really appreciate you. Bye. Where you going? You gotta hit the button, fool. You done left the whole place. Bye, everybody. Good night.